What is up, guys? Now, I got this idea from this user over on TikTok by the name of S Films. She's wonderful, by the way, but she asked the question, what would your Letterboxd top 4 worst would look like? And when I think of these 4 movies for me, I'm not thinking of movies like Slacks or, Tremors 4 or Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Movies that you go in knowing they're gonna be shit. No, when I think about my Letterboxd worst 4, I'm thinking about movies that were either advertised by the distribution company or by the actors involved, of it making it seem like it's the next best thing. I just come out absolutely disappointed and it was just atrocious. Or even worse, the movie was just downright boring. So without further ado, guys, this is my Letterboxd bottom 4. Up first, we have Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis, and this is a movie that I deliberately thought in my head, I'm about to walk out of this motherfucker because it is so boring and it is just filled with a bunch of nothingness. And this was at the 3.5, 4 hour mark. Okay, the movie wasn't actually that long, but it did feel like with how boring it was, it felt like I had an Interstellar moment where I'd aged like 30 years by the time I got done. And I got into this movie for free and I still feel like I got fucked. And supposedly Coppola got like a 10 to 15 minute standing ovation at Cannes Film Festival. And I think it was specifically because everyone was just so happy that torture was over with. I think me standing in front of a firing squad would be more enjoyable than ever watching this piece of shit again. Up next, we have M. Night Shyamalan's Old, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit here and say that this is obviously not one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, but it's one that disappointed me the most. So I'm going in thinking to myself, this is gonna be a really good time. And not only was it not, but this is like the worst Shyamalan movie in my opinion. And I don't care how controversial that is. Listen, Shyamalan, I'm gonna continue watching everything you come out with, but fuck you for messing this one up. Not only is The Front Room A24's worst movie in my opinion, it's one of the reasons why I didn't see it advertised anywhere, by the way, but it's also one of the few movies that's genuinely pissed me off as I continue watching it. I'm thinking to myself, A24 must have done one of these. Oh, okay, we'll pick this one. We'll distribute this one. Because what was this movie? A horror movie about a really shitty mother-in-law that when she moves in, she just makes life hell on earth for everyone involved. And I just feel like with a concept like that, it would just be so easy at the very minimum to make it average. A movie that just sits and blue balls you the entire time you think something crazy is gonna happen, and then you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, it's just gonna come next scene. In 10 minutes, something crazy is gonna happen. It's coming up. And then eventually the credits roll, and I'm thinking to myself, easily A24's worst distributed movie ever. And at the very bottom of my Letterboxd worst 4, we have Halloween Ends, and I feel like I don't even have to explain this one. But that was my Letterboxd bottom 4, guys. If you enjoyed, leave me a like and a follow, and leave me a comment down below, and let me know what your Letterboxd bottom 4 would look like, and also leave me your Letterboxd handle in the comment section as well.